Hello everyone. Right, so I'm going to today show you where another famous rave stab came from and its origin. It's off a freestyle tune from 1985 by Sequal called It's Not Too Late, but it's the dub mix that we're looking for. Now, I used to have the recording sampled in because it used to be on YouTube, and I just did it for the purpose of showing you where, not the quality reasons, but where it came from. But the problem is, for some reason that recording has gone missing off my hard drive now, and I can't actually show you physically me sampling it, but I do have the sample on my computer to show you that it is actually that. It's sampled off a string section in the middle of the tune. I say it's off the dub mix and not the original. The original tune I'll just load up here to show you. Not too late to dub. Yes, Black Riot, aka Todd, he sampled it. He was the first guy to do it, and it's become a famous rave stab since. It's been sampled on many a tune, but this is the original, just to show you. This is the original tune by Sequal. This is not the dub mix, as I say. I've tried online to find it all over the place, but cannot find it for the life of me. So if any of you know where to get it from, please just send me and try it yourself. This is sampled off this. But you hear these strings. It's not that bit anyway, but it's later on down the line, but it's a freestyle tune. But it's the dub mix, as I say. This is the original where everyone got the sample from in the rave days, Black Riot, A Day in the Life. So yeah, that's that one. You've got Maurice, This Is Acid as well, which is a famous one which sampled it. Let's just load that in. So yeah, this one. There's that one, and this another one, Wood Ellen, Airport 89. Me just fiddling about with the crossfader. So yeah, there's some examples of where the stab has been used and everything. Let's just go back to where we were. As I say, it's kind of annoying that I can't show you me actually sampling it and looping it up and stuff, but here is the part kind of before it's looped really. So this is my looped version, as you can see on here. This is like what I did was I took the original. I sampled it off YouTube, so the quality is not the best, which is why I want to find the WAV quality of this. But as you can see, it's kind of gets to a point here where it kind of loops around. It's always the same, which is why it's. But can you hear that's like a string section in the tune? If I just delete all this, and you can kind of hear if I fade it out. Kind of this is like. You can kind of hear that stab's coming through. It's, as I say, it's a string section halfway through the tune, I think, from what I remember when I sampled it. And it's yeah, Not Too Late to Dub. This is the origin of the Todd stab, and it's amazing really that he sampled it off this. And when you hear it, if I just load it back into the sampler here. So the reason I looped it round, by the way, is so I can get instead of, you find a lot of this sample of this stab is very short, so you can't go really high up in the regions. But I did it so you can kind of hold it down as long as you want. There's another tune by Manix I'll quickly show you as well, called Hardcore Jungleism, and they actually loops it up. They hold down the note and it actually goes round. So that was like an example from '92 where they actually Manix hardcore jungleism. When you play a selection like this one, you know it's real hardcore jungleism. So yeah, Manix, if it actually loads up, that is. Let's say it should be on here. If not, I'll get it on YouTube real quick. But this is this it? No, that's not the right one. Hardcore jungleism. See? Remix. Here we go. Now again, you can hear that sort of background noise that is coming through on that sample as well. It's a bit more rough and rugged because back in the day the bit rate was lower, and when they sampled stuff in and on everything, and that's why that stabs a bit more, well, hardcore, which is great in its own right. But we're going for like a clean and sort of where it's sampled from vibe. So yeah, it is just an example anyway again. So yeah, that's another example. Anyway, like, this video is getting a bit on now, as it always does with me, because I like to chat about its origins. So yeah, if we load that back in now, we'll just write a little part in. So we'll just write the Black Riot, like. So you've got to make sure your ADSRs are all in that, and it's not playing over itself and all that. Right, so. You can hear it now. What he did is Todd Terry sampled it at 33 revs per minute, whereas the record was at 45. So that's why the string's up here when it gets sampled. But when he played it, it's down here. So this should be it. So yeah, if I play some stuff on like and like if I go down on the keyboard as well, like you can see it's got like a bit of hiss, but if we add a bit of delay to this as well, it really brings it to life a bit more. Needs EQ, and I haven't done any processing to this sound whatsoever apart from sampling it from the actual record itself and looping it up. That's the only thing I've done. So yeah, this sounds like a bit like this now, and I actually add the thing on. And like the way like hardcore jungleism's done, like it's like. That's the origin of that sound anyway. I'm really sorry that I couldn't actually show you me physically sampling it like I normally do, but I just cannot find a copy of this record online whatsoever, as I said before, so hopefully that gives you a gist of where that sound's come from. It's an amazing sound, like when you think about it, where it's come from, I say, from a string section, it's become like a synonymous stab with Rave. So yeah, the hunt is over for that one. Thanks to those who put it online and like helped me along the quest to find it. I don't take the credit for finding out where it's come from. Obviously, Todd Terry's told people, but I've taken the time to actually sample it myself and find it out and show you guys that it is actually that sound when you play around. So yeah, if I just load in, finally, one last thing I'm going to show you is if I load in the Wood Allen Airport 89 score, which I've got. My battery's going on this, but hopefully Wood Allen Airport 89 is it actually on there? Old school. Should be. Anyway, if I can't find it, that's fair dues. It's because this video's getting on anyway now, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know. It's old school hardcore. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So yeah, that proves it. That is where that's from. Sequal, It's Not Too Late to Dub. If you can find that record and sample it yourself, you'll get that sound fresh out the box. Nice one. Keep it old school. Signing out, Ryken in here. Big up yourself. Peace and love.